Are you ready to take your K-pop dance skills to the next level? Well, today is your lucky day because in this video I'm going to show you 7 K-pop dance moves that will help you achieve that dream and have that iconic K-pop style. Trust me, these are the most common moves. With little practice and dedication, you're going to be able to dance like a K-pop idol. Step number 1. Hips Part 1. You can use either of the foot. Let's use the right foot cause in this move, it's more common to use the right foot than the left foot. Keep your right foot a little bit forward. Then push your hip forward, then behind. Keep repeating to create that forward and backward hip motion. It is important to note that 90% of K-pop dances include hip movements. I encourage all girls watching this to not be shy and focus on mastering them. You can also add by flicking your heel as you push your hip forward. Or by tapping your foot on the floor. Keep pushing your hip forward and backward as you flick your heel, or as you tap your foot on the floor. To make it more fun, how about you add some arm movements like raising your arms upwards. Or put one hand or both hands on your hips. Or keep your hands behind your head. Or do this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Alright, once you are fine with this, turn to your right side while slowly raising your right foot. Remember, we are still using the right foot. Once your foot is raised, do the same forward and backward hip motion. While doing this, you can raise one arm upwards as the other one raised downwards, just like in Lisa Money dance. Or raise your hands. Or simply put your hand on the hips, or behind your head. If you want to use your left foot, turn to your right side, and keep your left foot in front of you. Then, do the same procedures of twisting your hip, and flicking your left heel. You can do this with your arms behind your back, while your upper body leaning a little bit behind. Or swing your left hand downwards as you flick your heel. The other hand should be behind your neck. Or put your hand or fist below the chin. If you want to master your hip movements, think of adding them to most of your moves. Also keep practicing them. Step number 2. Kneel down. We all know in K-pop there's always gonna be a moment where some dancers are kneeling down on the floor. Here's how you can properly kneel down like idols. First, go down and put your left knee on the ground, while the other knee bent. Then, keep your right hand on your right knee. This can be vice versa if your right knee is on the ground while the other knee above the ground with the left hand on it. Or keep both hands on the upper knee. Make sure your upper body doesn't lean way too forward, or way too sideways. Keep your chest forward, and accentuating your butts. Don't be afraid to use your butts, cause they're your butts. Once one knee is on the floor, you can add arm movements like this kind of hand movements. Or this kind of hands movements. You can also put your hands above your head, or put your hands below the chin. Or put one hand or both hands forward. Or do S down hands. Or do love sign hands. Or put one hand on your hips while popping your shoulder. Be creative and use any of these to create your style. Then, how to get up. Try accentuate your butts as you get up to make your move look hot. You can also keep your hands on one of your thigh as you get up. touch your thigh or butt as you get up. Or swing your arms as you get up. Or slide your arm as you get up. Or touch your hair as you get up. Guys, some of you all know, I love apples, and I give free juicy apples to whoever guessed my question right. Why don't you grab one by guessing the song from these lyrics? A. Higher by 50-50. B. Cupid by 50-50. C. Tell Me by 50-50. D. Cupid twin version by 50-50. Step number 3. Body rolls.
정면 1번, 2번이 4번 그대로 올라와. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 한 번 더. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 한 번 더.
Best way to practice body rolls is by using the wall. Start with your chest, then ribs, belly, button, hips. After several trials, then try stand with your back against the wall. Don't keep your feet very near, or very far from the baseboard. Use your shoulder back to lean against the wall. Then, rise your right hand upwards, and your left hand downwards. Make it look soft. The slower you make it, the hotter it is. Just like in Yummy Dance. Once you're okay with it, then, let's add the roll into your dance package, by simply rising one foot when doing the roll. While doing this, you can swing your arms. Or slowly move your hands downwards. Or keep your arms above your head. Just have fun with it. Another hot way to use your rolls is by turning to your left side and keeping your right foot in front of you. You can keep one arm downward while swinging your other arm from up to down. This can be vice versa. If you turn to your left, that means you'll keep your left foot forward. Let's move to step number 4. Side step travel. This is also an easy step to learn. You can start with either of the foot. Let's begin by using the right foot. Take a small step to the side, then, bring your left foot to meet the right foot. Bend your knee as your left foot meets the right foot. Next, we'll do the same procedures when stepping with the other foot. Step your foot. Bring your other foot. Bend your other foot. Step. Slide. Bend. Keep repeating to create a side-to-side stepping motion. Now, add some upper body movements like this arm movement. Or this arm movement. Or swing down your arm. Or do helicopter hands. Or touch your hair. Or go down. Or pull your arms from above. Or pull your arms from the side. Or point forward. This step can also be done without stepping to the side, by simply sliding your leg towards the other foot. That means skipping the step part. Slide. Then bend. You can also increase the speed by just sliding the same foot. Step number 5. Hips Part 2. Remember the hip isolation I taught you last time? Today, I'm gonna teach you the same side-to-side hip isolation, with a bit of variation. The basics were simple, pushing your hips side to side. So, you're gonna do the same thing, after getting in a low stance, and bending your knees, with your feet apart. You can try this with your arms on hips. Push your hip, then push. Twist your left heel forward, as your hip goes to the right. Also, twist your right heel forward, as your hip goes to the left. Remember to alternate your heels and hips. Alright, once you are okay with it, you can gradually increase the speed. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, or do it faster. Now, add some simple arm movements like pistol arms. Or put your hands like this. Or this. Or do this. Or this. Or keep one or both hands on your hips. Or touch your body. Or show your fists. Or keep your hands like this. Choose any of these variations and try it. You can also stand or slightly jump, as you alternate pushing your hips to the other side. Bend. Stand. Bend. When you try it fast, it should look like this. Same thing as you slightly jump. Do you want another apple? Then guess this question out for you. What group is this? A. Spades. B. Card. C. Card. D. Jacks. Step number 6. Catwalk. In K-pop, this is how K-pop idols walk. To walk like them, make sure you keep your head up, shoulders back, eyes and chest forward, and maintaining a confident posture. You girls can add that sexy vibe by pushing your hip outwards, as you move with each step. Each footstep should be forward. When dancing, you can swing your arms, touch your hair, or waist etc., during catwalking. Step number 7. Loney flex. To perform loney flex, first, get in a low stance by bending your knees, then push your right heel outwards while your right knee goes inwards. Try with the other heel, push it outwards, while the left knee goes inwards. Keep alternating by pushing your heels outwards and knees inwards. This is really easy, and can be applied in both boys and girl style. Once you're okay with this, you girls can use your hips as well. Push your hip outwards, as you push your heel outwards, to add that feminine style. To add style to your loney flex, you can add some arm movements, such as arm pistols. Put your arm upwards. Put your arms below. Touch your body. Pull your arms from your thighs. Pull your arms from the side, pull your arms from your forward. Other different ways to pull your arms. Remember the side wave I just taught you? You can also start by doing the side wave, then finishing it with the knee flick, while keeping your hands on the thigh. By mastering all of these moves, you can be able to make your own freestyle, or choreography with a K-pop style. Or showing off your K-pop dance skills on the dance floor. Having a good posture in dancing is necessary. Not only it will give you self-confidence, but also making your dance more compelling, and ensuring accuracy and precision of the choreography. Let's say you want to finish your dance. You can have a powerful finish with either of these poses, and make your audience wow at you. Pose number 1. Stand up and twist your hip on the side, and have your leg slightly bent on the other side, with your heel raised. You can do this pose with, or without arms on hips. You can also do this with your legs together. Pose number 2. Kneel down. You can keep one of your hand on the knee and making your upper body not leaning forward or sideways. You can also do this pose with, or without your arm on hips. Pose number 3. Turn your back. You can do this pose with, or without arm on hips. Pose number 4. Turn to your side and bend one of your knees while raising the heel. Make your other leg straight. This can be done with, or without arms on the hips. Pose number 5. Keep one of your legs in front. This can be done with, or without arms on the hips. You can also use these poses for your Instagram photos, or for your YouTube dance video thumbnails. Let's say you're with your friends, each one of you can have one of these poses for a group photo. Which one do you pick? Yo, congratulations! You have just learned 7 K-pop moves. Now go practice these moves. I can't wait to watch you dance like your favorite idol. And I know you can too. Let me know your bias in the comments section. Don't stop here. There's so much more to learn. If you want to take your dance skills to the next level and get a real advice on how dance like K-pop idols, then make sure to check out this next video.